Alright, afternoon. Now, I'm going to do now. I was going to have a little sleep, but Amazon turned up a little bit earlier than expected. So I've got 4 items to open up today. The biggest one is a little bit boring because I don't think people would say that this was to do with electronics, but to me it is. Because I have got loads of boxes of electrical components and screws and nuts and bolts and stuff like that behind me, and I keep kicking them over and having to pick them all up. Now I do have a little bit of room on my wall there, and I've got a little bit of room up the top which I'm going to put some shelving up. Now this is shelving. I ain't got a lot of room, to be honest with you, but I should be able to get some up there, over there, and up at the top there if I move some stuff around. But yeah, these ain't really big shelving. They are kind of like random sizes, as you can see. So the reason I say I bought these is that I have loads of boxes behind me, and when you kick a box like that over, it's a bit of a pain in the arse to like pick them all up and put them back in the right compartments. So I should be able to get 2 shelves there, one on top of each other, and I should be able to pile up the boxes in. And then with all my loose stuff up there, which I've got multimeters, Dremel bits, copper tape, masking tape, and a few other bits and pieces, and I can actually put a shelf up there for the basic stuff. I might be able to put a shelf there beside me and put the multimeters there. But I did go outside and I found a little bit of wood where one of the neighbours have piled a load of shit up outside, and it's been there over a week and it's piling up. So having a new bathroom suite built and put in. I don't know if that's from our housing association, L&Q, that's actually doing it, or if it's from the resident themselves, might be purchasing it and paying for it themselves. I don't know. But apparently we are meant to be getting new bathroom suites, new windows, and new kitchen units and stuff like that put in. But when that's going to be, got no fucking idea. So anyway, that's the out of the way. Now, this one, I've been watching a few videos, and people say, well, that has nothing to do with electronics. Well, it is in one way, because I watched a few videos, and they're not good nothing else. Mind you, I might be able to get away with that one. Or I could use some screws. These are just nails. But I've watched a couple of videos where people have been using nails to make a homemade, what are they called? I forgot what I fucking called them now. Oh, God. Hold on a minute. Let me go into, what's the name? Electronic kits. Spot welders. So the bigger nail is going to try and make a spot welder out of. I know it ain't going to be like big. I could just probably go out and buy a fucking spot welder, because these nails cost me like £6. But you know, a nail like that should be okay to use. I'm hoping I can put solder on them. If not, it'll actually, well, it'll be copper wire around the edge there, around this bit, and then soldered, and I can't really hot glue it, but I'll have a look to see the best option of doing it. So I could probably get a spot welder. There is a handheld one available on AliExpress, but it's like £20. Even when you go on to like the daily deals, you know, it's like £7-8, but then suddenly when you go to your cart, it's suddenly shot up to like £20. I'm thinking, well, how can that be if it's a deal? You know, it's like one or two of the other things I purchased on under the deal. When I've gone to the like £2-3, you know, kind of thing. When I've gone up to the cart, it's doubled or tripled the price, which I don't understand. So nails, we're going to put those. Put them there for a minute. This next one from Amazon. Now I do have one of these, but the arm broke on it last night, and not only that, the LCD screen doesn't turn on when running the battery. Oh, now it's doing it. Now it's doing it. It's not even plugged in, I don't think. But anyway, the LCD screen, the arm broke on it. I could have just bought the arm, but it would have been like a week. If I want to start doing like electronics, then you know, with my eyesight, I do need like a device where I can actually see what I'm soldering. So I bought a new one. This one is different to the one I've got. And you can see this one's got 5 buttons here, while this one has got 6 buttons. Now, has that got built-in battery? I don't know. No power in it at the moment. I think it's a different USB as well. I think it's a USB-C. Can't get it away, cat. So let's quickly just get all the bits out. Because with my one, my original one, if the battery goes bad on it, you can always like change it over and get a new one. Now, because this one suddenly started working, I could check out what screen is better and then just swap them over. But this one has a thicker arm on this one. But yeah, this was working last night. I changed the battery to check out the new batteries that I bought the other day with the charger, and every time I put a new battery in it, which was charged up, it wouldn't turn on, which was kind of like, hang on a minute, what's going on here? So let me quickly try and get this put together. The only thing is that it hasn't got the crocodile clip things at the bottom. It doesn't feel like it's got a battery in it. Let me just charge to see. Actually, it looks like a different USB connector as well. It's kind of orange. I don't know if a normal fan charger would charge it. It's not in staining the connector. Why is that not staining? Not lockable. It's not turning on at the moment. Putting the normal one in, the original one. I have got a bag from AliExpress today as well to open up. This might need a little bit of time for it to charge. Don't like it. It's kind of like wobbly. Now, if you move it around too much, it's just going to slide out. Right, let's just leave it and charge up a little bit. See what happens. If it don't charge up, then it's going back. Because that one actually cost me £37, which I did not want to spend out, but I did. Now, when you spend that money, you expect it to fucking work. Oh, hang on, I'm pushing the wrong button. There we go, it does work. I was pushing this button thinking it's the power, but it's over here, the power. Now, it's supposed to have a 32 gig memory card in here. Well, I've not seen one. Instructions. Let me just see if it comes with a 32 gig. Doesn't matter if it doesn't, because I have got memory cards. No, it don't. I know some of them do come with memory cards, but not all of them. I think my other screen's a bit wider. What do I do with the other one? See, this is the problem with me. I put things down and I can't lose. I can't remember what I've done with them. And I just had the other one. I just had the other one and I can't remember what I've done with it. Oh, it is. So is that the same kind of screen? Looks like the same kind of screen. But this one feels heavier because of the battery. So that must be running the smaller, thicker batteries, like the LiPo type batteries. And what I mean by LiPo, I mean these type. So it could be not one of those or something. And not one like that. So really, I should have bought the microscope before I bought the other charger with the batteries on it. But I could use the batteries on some projects anyway. At some time, some later date. Right. There's not much in this bag. 5 fills of things. I have got a lot of stuff coming. So it will be like a bag each day or bag every couple of days. Because I've got 2 accounts on AliExpress and I've ordered about 30 items on the second account, while I've got like I had nearly about 70, 80 on the main account. And I just found out on my mobile phone, if you download the app on your mobile, you can actually get coins, free coins, and that helps to save on your purchases. Right, so we have got a digital thermometer. Why I've got this, I do not know. I have got digital thermometers. This one has the probe on it, and it says it's 24.8 Celsius in here. Why I bought it, I don't know. So I've actually got some, but without the probe one. Well, no, I think I've still got 1 or 2 with the probe, but never know. I might use it for something. I'm not throwing that microscope box away in case I get problems with it. I tend to throw stuff away a lot more now, especially like the bags that the stuff comes in. I've got room in one of my project boxes. I'll take them out and put them in the project box and get rid of them. Right, let's bring the camera down a little bit. As far as it goes. Right. Yeah, the camera's going to keep moving about. I'll try and put it there. Right, so what we got here? I think these are SMD LED lights. Yeah. So that's blue. But I do want to try and start learning how to solder SMDs. That's blue. That's white. I think there's an O for orange. Yellow. Red. And I think that's a G for green. So there's 100 on each, I think. So that's a 100 on each, I don't know. Might be 30 each. Let me check. Need to go to my account. I'm not going to be putting links up to these because it's just too time consuming for me. I won't be on that account. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 items coming on my other account. Sign out of that one. Sign in. Switch account. Google. Oh, it keeps doing that. I fucking hate that when it does that. it doesn't let me sign in to not letting me sign in now. I had this problem the other day with AliExpress. Sign in, switch account, go to Google. Yeah, it just keeps logging me in with a new account, I think. Oh, I'm actually on the account now. Right, so cost me £1.65. No, £1.90. Well, it says here £1.65. Then it's got £1.90, and it's 600 pieces. So there's 100 piece on each of these. Now I do need to get and put these away somewhere else later. No, I'm not doing it now. So there's 600, 100 of each different colour LEDs. Right, these are speakers, mini speakers. There's 5 of them. I do have some speakers, but I bought these ones. They might be a bit better. So speakers goes up there later. Mind you, I think the blue boxes fill up there. Right, these I thought I'd get these. It's always possible that I might need them for a project. And these are like these pushing ones. So there's 10 of those. And it's 40 pin down on each. And they were £1.74. But I did also get the other type, the mixed type. I should have just mainly got these ones, but you get 5 of those. And the reason I bought these ones because I, might need to use them as a project, because I have ordered some jumper pins as well. And it'd be kind of a bit difficult trying to put jumper pins in these particular ones. So really I've got 14 of these ones now, and only 15 of those, and only 5 of these. So I'm going to have to get another batch of these, I think. The thing is, I keep spending money. I'm not even using anything yet. Do you get them days where you feel like, you watch videos and think, oh, that's a good idea, I'll get those because I might need them, and you buy them and you never use them? And that's the way things are going with me at the moment. I buy things, I don't use them. So these are the little jumper pins which I ordered. Very small. Let me just try and see if they actually go on. Put that there for a minute. So I thought they were supposed to be bigger than that. I have ordered some other ones actually, 300 with the other ones. These don't even fucking fit. Let's just push that pin in. You pushed my pin in, you little fucker. Yeah, these aren't going to be no good. They're too small. Way too small. No, this is just the odd one which I might, I don't know. I just can't really be asked around to muck around with things today. Make sure that's closed up. Right, what's in here? A little bag of goodies. I think these are cables. Yeah. Bought 3 packets of cables. Although I've got about 3 pairs of cables up there, but you never know that sometimes these can go a bit dodgy on you. And the reason I bought these ones is I got the pointy bit, and I was trying to measure some SMDs the other day, or MDS or whatever you fucking call them, and the leads I had was a bit too small, too big. I was having a little bit of sort out in my bedroom, well, not in my bedroom, my living room yesterday, and I actually found, and I was actually going to buy one of these, but luckily I didn't, because I found this in my living room, and it's never been used. Little pincher meter, and they do come with an extra pair of pins. Now how much it cost me, I don't know, but at least I can actually measure SMDs with this. I'm not going to try it now, so not in the mood to test things out at the moment. I'm tired. I was going to have a sleep, as I say, a little bit earlier. I had one delivery, which was the AliExpress pack, and a bit later the nails turned up, and then I laid down and I checked my phone, and suddenly it said that Amazon was due around in 4 stops. So I thought, well, I'm not going to go to sleep now, fuck it, you know. So I got up, and I always keep an eye on the tracking, and as soon as it said 4 stops away, but he pulled down to my driveway. So I thought, well, I'll go out, and if he does have my boxes, then I'll, like, asking him for the packages. And just as I went downstairs, he was actually coming outside the door. I don't like the way that is now. Might have to pull my TV out a little bit. So I've got a Xbox 2 connects there, and it's like kind of hanging over, and it falls down, it might bounce and smash the screen, and I don't want that happening. That's a bit better. Alright, so I don't know if I've got some stuff coming tomorrow from AliExpress. I know there are stuff getting nearer coming out of customs and being picked up by the collection services, being Yodel, and I fucking hate Yodel, I tell you. Every time I get an AliExpress package come through the post, they don't knock on my door. The first package that I got through AliExpress was dumped outside on the doorstep at flat 1A down the pathway. Now I don't know if the Yodel man, knocked on the door and just put it on the floor, but luckily someone was in. They took it, and like when I found out that they'd done that, it was like 11 o'clock at night. So I waited till the following morning, and I knocked on the door, and the guy must have noticed me straight away because he had the package in my hand. So I said thanks a lot. And then the next two, the last 2 packages I've had, they've been able to get into the door downstairs, the conservative door, and just leave my package on top of the let boxes. They're not even ringing my doorbell. So it's only because I keep an eye on the tracking all the time. If it says delivered, then I'll quickly go downstairs, which ain't quick because I've got bad knees. But I'll go downstairs, and if it's there, great, it's there. If it ain't, then I've got to wait a certain amount of time before the delivery tracking updates, just to get a photo of where it's been left delivered. And I've had like 3 packages, I think 3 or 4 packages of AliExpress, and each of them come from Yodel, and Yodel has not knocked on my door once to say that the delivery is there. So when I get a email from Yodel asking for like feedback, I'll give them a 1. I'll say I'm not happy because no one is like letting me know that my packages have been delivered. Like, or you get an email saying it's delivered, but you don't get a photo, or even if you do get a photo, it's not what it's supposed to be. Even if it's on top of my letterbox, like they should still knock on your door to let you know where your package is. But they don't. I can understand if I was out, which I must have been on the day the first one turned up, and I had to wait the next morning until I got to the neighbour and asked if my package was there. But most days I'm always in, and I've been buying so much stuff off that AliExpress. No, it's not funny. I probably spent about £250, maybe more, on AliExpress, just for like components and stuff like that. Because like, although this may sound a bit silly, right? sometimes I can't remember what I've done yesterday. Sometimes I can't remember what I did this morning. But my brain functions that, you know, I watch videos and I think, oh, that's a good idea. Let's go out, you know, let's see what he's purchased to build that, you know. And I used to do ghost hunting. I used to build my own ghost hunting equipment. And I want to get back into that. But I can't remember how to build them. So what I've got to do is take them apart and buy the components, and either refix the ones that I built or build new ones. So if I need to build new ones or, you know, replacement ones, then I'll buy all the components and stuff like that. And once they get here, if I'm filling up to it, I'll build one, maybe two, depending on how long each build is. Because some of my builds take over an hour to build. You know, some are like half an hour. Some are like 20 minutes. But no, some of the main complex ones, such as this one here. This is my build, right? It's got ghost box radio in it. It's got a sensor, DC sensor, that picks up magnetic fields, or if anything goes near the antenna. Because this is actually generating an EMF field. So if anything goes near it, I'm not even touching it. If anything goes near it, it's breaking the EMF field. And I've made different types of these ones. The radio, I don't know if that's going to work or not. No, because it needs a new battery component put back on, because it runs off 4 batteries. The DC box runs off a 9 volt. But if I put a 9 volt on the radio, it'll blow the radio board out. So this takes 4 AA, AAA, whatever fucking batteries they are. And what this radio does, it can play like a normal radio station, but it's got a sweep feature on it where you can actually control the sweep through this control. And it's also got a button here to turn the hiss to like that background static noise. So you can do that. It's got the volume control, and it's got like manual tuning. So you can actually tune it to like a strong signal, and then you use the sweep to actually sweep past that station. And instead of stopping at each station, it just continually scan and we won't bypass it. It still pick up fragments of radio stations, whether it be music or voice or whatever. And many people believe that, you know, radio frequencies are quite well known for spirits to talk to, especially like with static and TV signals as well, because like people have actually used the old analog TV signals and had like weird voices coming through, and some people reckon they've had like weird, like kind of hazy, statically kind of like images coming through as well. Because like, you know, with the old analog, you don't get TV on analog anymore. So this is the one I built, but I do have a couple of other ones which a friend built for me. Well, I called this crystal box, and I put crystal on it. My speaker thing isn't all that good, but you know, I built this one just for myself. Actually, I did build one for a well-known paranormal group, Living Dead Paranormal TV. I built them a ghost box. No, I didn't. I built my multi-box. I think I only ever used it once. And they had like several different electronic features on it. That took me a couple of weeks to build as well. This one probably took me about a week because there's so much like guts inside it and wires, and you got to like move it around and try and like make sure everything gets like put in its place, and it's not kind of earthing or like shorting out on another board or something. So this one I do need to rebuild. Well, not actually rebuild it, but I need to like get some more of this Felco so I can put the 9-volt battery back on. Then I need to get, I know I've got a couple more of these somewhere. I've just got to find them, and then put a new one of these on. But I want to get one which has got the actual case, so they don't keep falling out all the time. Because at the moment I've got it with masking tape on. So this is one of the items that I built. So I was building this one, which it's an actual car park McPherson kit, but I built one for Living Dead Paranormal. Actually built in two. One basically like this, but the sensors were on the sides, not at the front. And then I built another one because you wanted to know if I could build another one with a laser grid, which I did do. And the laser grid connected through a cable, and you can just detach it. I don't know, I think they might have used it once. This one I've used several times, and I used this in an asylum, and it was going crazy. So this one, the kit itself isn't expensive, but when you've got to like buy the boxes and the switches and put the guts inside, and the battery part at the back, it still takes about an hour, up to between an hour and a half to build it. Depends on how quick you want to build it. And then like the end pumps. Now these actually generate electromagnetic energy from a magnet, and what that does is because it's generating EMF. We believe that spirits can use the EMF to feed off what this is producing, and I'll put like a control switch on my one so I can turn it up or down. And I've got a couple of these ones. I've got one behind me actually. Yeah, this one is a different one, but it's also got temperature on it, so I can't turn it on. I've got batteries, but it doesn't want to turn on for some reason, so it might be a loose wire. So this one I've got to take apart at some stage and get this one working, because it's got temperature. It's also got a built-in speed controller, and it's got a clock on it as well. So like a 3-in-1 function kind of thing. There's another one similar to it, but got a static detector. It's got a clock on there. No, it's got a temperature on that one, but the temperature button's gone dead. So I've actually got to open that up as well to change the battery over in that one. But this one ain't too bad. It is kind of noisy. So if you're going to use this like kind of device, you need to put it in a room where there's no one in there, because it will drive you in fucking insane, I'll tell you, with the noise. But yeah, there's one way with DC boxes. But the battery's gone flat on that one. Another DC box. But they seem to have the Pezio buzzers seem to go rather weak rather quickly. And here's another one of my boxes. Now you can't see the batteries because the batteries are actually inside. And it's got a voice activator, so it picks up sound. Hello. I think that's running off the button battery. Got no DC box on this one. Then over here, got another radio, and then that's the radio, but it hasn't got a volume control on it. And then this one, yeah, I need to put a volume control on this one. But it's also got like a touch sensor on that one as well. So you've got voice activation, this touch sensor, and you're supposed to be able to click between this one here. Either one side for, because it's a three-way switch. I don't know what way it goes, but let's say you flick it to the left, then touch that will send off an alarm because it's the touch sensor. If you flick it that way, then the DC box will set off, or the radio, as you can hear. Wow. Wow, did you hear that? Hello? Hi. Connection. Yeah, you got a bad connection. So, now that's one of my other ghost boxes as well. This one is just a static detector with a built-in temperature control. I think the battery might need charging on this one. Don't know what this does because it was given to me. It's always constantly going off. It's got a shadow, one of those, oh God, what are they called? It's got a sensor there, which is always going off. That was given to me from a friend of mine. This one is a touch sensor, like a vibration detector. It's not going to work, it's got no battery in there. This one is a IR detector. But these ones, yeah, they work, but it's supposed to be dark and some form of light supposed to go past it to set it off. So because we've got sunlight out there still, it's still going to keep going off all the time. So I'll put it down here. It's picking up the shadow. And that's just some of my equipment not built. As I say, there's quite a bit I need to dig out and rebuild and sort out and whatnot. See, with these ones, this is a thermos kit, which you can get on eBay for about £12. But I found the company actually had the circuit boards, the actual kit themselves. And I used to buy the kits, but then I realised if I just bought the board and the actual main chip and buy all the other components in bulk, would it save me money? And it did save me money. So I used to buy the circuit board and the main chip separately, and all the other bits and pieces I'd already bought in bulk. And it used to save me a little bit of money that way. See, when I buy stuff off Amazon, eBay, AliExpress, whatever, I always attempt to buy stuff in bulk. It's not worth buying, like 5 1K resistors, for like 50p or a pound. You can get like 100 for like £2 or something, £2.50. So I always buy stuff anywhere in bulk. And if I'm not going to use them, there might be a day where I will use 1 or 2. Some that you might sit here for years and years and years, even when I'm dead and buried, I might sit here. But someone might find a use for them later. And that's why I see it when I'm building stuff. But the thing is, I could think of an idea and think, right, what am I going to need for that? And I buy all the components, the board, circuit board, whatever. Any of it's a kit, I buy the kit as cheap as possible. And then I buy the project boxes, the switches, the antennas, whatever. And if I think I'm going to build more than one, and give a couple away to friends, or like maybe sell a couple if I think they're going to work, then what I'll probably do is buy enough to build like 5 of them and build the first one first. If it works, it works, and then I can build the other 4 and get rid of them. But usually when I build stuff, I tend to like build 2 or 3 for myself and then like get rid of the other 2 just to get some money back, so I can like recoup some of that cost and then like think on something else what to build. And like some of these have come from like YouTube, I'm not copying them directly. I'll get all the components and everything. Right, there's stuff I bought off what is it called, that company does the circuit boards, JPCY or whatever it's called. Because like people have done videos and said, well, you want to copy my content and build your own one, this link will show you where to get the board from. You download the shut up fucking phone. Wait a minute. Phone just won't stop going off again. Yeah. I bet it's all AliExpress stuff. It's all AliExpress stuff. Tap for tracking. It's probably about another 2 or 3 bags of the stuff that's coming through tomorrow or the next day or whenever. All the shit. One piece, 830 point, 400 point. What's that then? Oh, that's the PC, not the PC board, project board. I know you can't see it. I'll try and find a way to show you the damn thing. Those boards. So I've ordered one of those. Oh, it's tracking on that one. One cable organizer. Mini stainless steel L-shaped ruler. I thought I'd get one though, like my measuring is always fucking like out because I normally use a tape measure. So we'll get a. No, I have got like a plastic ruler somewhere, but I don't know what the hell it is. So I thought, well, I'll get an L shape, you know. And I saw that on YouTube the other day from some guy. What else is there? 20-piece DIY battery connector things. Rubber pebble. I ordered one because I didn't think I had one. When I sorted out my living room, the living room yesterday, I found like another multimeter. I found that pinching multimeter thing. I found a few other bits and pieces, and guess what was in there? I've already got one on the way from AliExpress. I knew if I found that before I'd ordered it. What else is there? Oh yeah, I ordered some more of the lithium micro USB and Type C connectors. Where are they? Yeah, I had 20 of these come through the other day, and these seem to be better than the other ones I've got. The other ones screw in, but I don't have the circuit board. So if I buy another 20 of those, then I also bought 20 of the basic mini ones, because they're the USB-C ones, and they are the USB mini. So I bought 20 of those as well. See, when I was talking about the PCB world, or whatever it's called, yeah, some guy did a video on how to make a multimeter or something, and he had the diagram for these. And all we had to do was get the diagram and upload it to PCB world, and they'd print it off, and you'll get it for like a certain price. So I ordered 20 of them, and I've got all the components for it, and I've never built it yet. And that was like 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago, and I've still not built it. And now it's taking me ages to find out what components it needs. Brushes I've ordered, which I didn't fucking well need now because I found some brushes as well. What else I've ordered? 50-piece aluminium heat sinks, the little small square ones. A 100-piece square LEDs, multicolour kit. A box component, transparent black, which was £2.31. One of those, and it has like a second layer, so it's got 2 layers, and I thought that looked pretty cool. So I bought one because it being double layer. I thought I'll buy one, if I like it I can get some more later. But I got to stop buying off AliExpress and Amazon and Temu. Bought a couple more digital fault meter control switches, LCDs, some heatsink, black heatsink, 420 pack. 10 types of 100 micro switch buttons. Now, I do have some of those, but I don't have that many. So I thought I'd buy a box of 100. Small mini JST cables. I think I bought 10 of those. Pin jump headers. Now, I don't know if these are going to be the same size as the ones I've already got, because these is a pack of 100 for 83p, but I bought black, red and green, so like 300. Another digital voltmeter. High decibel buzzers. 5-volt battery LED LCD screen, so it shows you the power level left of your battery. Couple more DC buckshot, DC to DC buck step down. Bought another one of those. USB boost converter. I saw that on some woman's YouTube video, and I looked on Amazon, and they were about £5-6, but on AliExpress £1.90. That's the one I'm talking about. That one. I think I bought the bottom blue one. Yeah, I think I bought the bottom blue one. Type C to DC 5 times 2.1. I don't remember buying that. Can't remember buying that, but it's there though. That was £2.81, whatever that's fucking for. What else? Some more black probes. Cable. Wire stripper. I have got a wire stripper, but it's not all that good. I don't know where it is. It's up there somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's up there somewhere. What else? Another DC4 to 30 volt, 10, 50, 100 volt, 9 in 1 black. Now that was £5. And I got that because I saw that on another YouTube channel, and I thought, wow, I might better use that and build something with that, because it's got 9 sensors or things built into it. And then I've got some opening tools. But again, yesterday I found some in the living room. Yeah, what I am waiting for, and it's taken a fucking long time, is I've ordered some TP4056 1 amp 5 volt lithium batteries, and 10 pieces, which is 5 pairs of connectors. And I also ordered something else. What else did I order? I ordered some little motors, which haven't turned up yet. Yeah, 10-piece, 130 micro DC motors, 3-volt to 6-volt, 1500 RPM miniatures. It says now is at my your package arrived at local airport, but that's like the I don't know if that's the UK airport or the Chinese airport. It says your package arrived at the origin airport, awaiting transit, awaiting flight, package leaving origin region. Then it says your package arrived at local airport, so it might be here within the next couple of days. Then I ordered a 6-in-1 lithium battery charger. I'm still waiting on that. That's been over a week now. And it still says shipment on the way. I think that's going to go same with the batteries. Yeah, batteries. 10 pieces of 215 milliamp batteries. Now I know that they are on the way, but I was watching a couple of YouTube videos yesterday of people who also buy stuff, and they also stated that they order stuff from AliExpress and they've been waiting months and months and months for some of the stuff. I think the guy said he ordered it one item in January and it came in June. So January, February, March, April, May. That's 6 months for one item to turn up. Then he mentioned that he ordered another one particular item, which he's been trying to definitely get for ages, and he actually found them on AliExpress, and he ordered them, and they never turned up. So we refunded him. He waited around and found some more. We ordered them. They never turned up, so he got refunded again. And then, like 6-7 months later, he's actually found them being relisted on AliExpress, and he's ordered them and hoping they're going to turn up. So yeah, this is another thing I built. This was meant to be like a little multimeter kind of thing. It turns on, but it runs off the micro USB. I don't think it's got a battery in it. When you just plug it in, that's it. So I'm going to open it up. I'm going to take that LCD screen out because it's just like a 3-digit LCD. It doesn't even go down, you know, -0 to whatever. It doesn't even give me any kind of calculation. So I built that a while back just to, like, you know, fuck around and see if it done anything, and it didn't really do anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of the other LCDs, you know, the multimeter LCD screens in. Take that out, put that one in, put another 2 of these on top, and then I might put another switch on. I don't know yet. But I've got to see if it's actually got a battery in there. If it hasn't, I'll need to put a battery in. and it'll probably be one of those small lithium batteries, because I won't be using it that much. I just wanted something that I knew that I've actually built, to test circuitry, like diodes and resistors and stuff like that. I know I've got two multimeters up, three actually, but one's broken. One's got a duff LCD screen. Some of the digits don't work on it, but I've got I've got four actually. I've got four multimeters. One doesn't work. One's got broken LCD digits on it, but the other two do work, and they're like the better quality ones. But I don't keep getting up and down. I actually want to build one myself, and then like have it down here near the table. No, I've got like the power thing over there with me new soldering iron, which I've not even used yet. I've even got my new oscillator, which I've only mucked around with twice, just to see what frequencies things were giving me. I don't even know how to fucking tell what frequency is all about. But I bought one. I thought, like, if I'm trying to learn more about electronics, this might give me some idea on what I'm doing. And I do want to try to build something that gives off different frequencies, because we've, been in the ghost hunting field, paranormal field, we do believe like spirits can interact through different kind of frequencies, and it'd be interesting to build something like a frequency generator, and you can just turn it up and down, to your heart content, and have like a built-in audio recorder. That's one thing I want to do, something like that. I know there are like voice activated, because I've got one that I showed you a little while ago. Got one of those down there, so any kind of like noise or vocal voice, it'll pick up. But I need to find something that I can actually now use as a recorder, so it actually records a certain amount of time. Now I do have like digital recorders, which I could probably strip apart and use one of those. But they're not cheap nowadays. I know you can get like a cheap one for about £12-15, but I don't want to be like spending £12-15 on something like taking it apart and ruining it, kind of thing. I want to find out if there's an actual voice recording kit I can use from AliExpress, which I'll have a look at in a minute, and build that into like a signal generator, like a waveform generator. And I know there are waveform generators out there on Amazon, on AliExpress, so I'm going to check them out again as well. So that's some of the main ones I want to build, like a spectrum, not a spectrum analyzer, but a frequency kind of device, from low to high, and have like a built-in audio recorder. So when you're actually turning the frequencies up, which we believe spirits can actually hear, and maybe sometimes, what's that word I'm trying to think of? There's another thing. I'm trying to think of words and I can't even fucking think of them. A lot of people say like spirits come through a different frequency, such as a certain frequency. If that is so, I want to build something that has that kind of like frequency you can step up and down with, like a adjustable frequency analyzer or transmitter, and then have it so that you can actually record anything that might come through. and I don't know. It's just an idea, I've got, and like, I could probably work something out. I might not be able to do it at all. That's why I don't like spending that too much money unless I'm buying like shitload of equipment, like resistors, diodes, you know, cables and stuff like that. So when I saw a couple of videos on how to build a really small spot welder, you can do it with a single battery in a couple of hours, which I'm going to be doing because I watched about 5 videos on that last night, and I didn't have any nails which were long enough. So I bought some nails, but they're still not long enough. But it's only going to be like a small, like temporary one anyway. And I need to get some of that tin stuff as well from AliExpress for the rechargeable batteries. Hello, Paralogical. I think I know you, don't I? Is that Wayne? Is that Wayne? That fucking pain in the ass Wayne. Only joking. Yeah, so like, make a little mini spot welder. Spot welders, you can get like a handheld portable one. I tried getting one for about £7-8 on AliExpress just last night, but on the the bundle deals. But as soon as I went and got the free bundle deals, and I started purchasing other stuff under like the normal purchase rates, you can add like your bundle deal and your what's names all together. And when I went to pay for it, I noticed that the bundle deal for the spot welder, which was like £7 at the time, suddenly shot up to like £22. I thought, well, why the fuck has that done that? So I'm going to use my other AliExpress account and see if I can get it under that account. But I'm still going to try to build myself one just for the shits and giggles. All you need is a battery, a couple of nails, some wire. You need some strong wire actually, but there's me moaning and bitching and groaning about the shit outside my flat where the guy down the road is like been doing his bathroom out. I did find a couple of bits of wood which I thought I might be able to use for shelving, and also a couple of scrap bits of wire which is thicker than the wire that I've got in here. So I thought, well, I'll quickly grab that and bring that in. No, it's only like small bits of wire, but that's all I need just to build like a little miniature spot welder. But then I've got to buy that tin stuff for the batteries, and then I need to. Well, I've got the switches. Now I've got the wire. I've got small nails. I've got big nails, but not here. My big nails are at the bushcraft because I used to do bushcrafting, and I've still not been up there for about a year. And I need to go up there because I've got a wildlife camera up there, which I need to get the memory card out and put fresh batteries in. Because I do plan to go up there sometime, maybe even next month. I'm just waiting for the longer day times where it doesn't get dark until like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I know it gets dark now at 8:30, so it ain't going to be that much longer. And then what I've got to do is buy myself another airbed pump because the one I've got, I took up with me last time. I didn't have the right valve. And when I was blowing up my blow up mattress, it kept going down constantly. As soon as I took it out, the air would like shoot out, and I'm trying to like hold the air in and putting the plug in, but my hands ain't quick enough, and like as soon as I try to plug it in, half the air's like deflated. So next month, if it doesn't get dark till about 9:30, I plan to go out there and spend the night up there because I always used to be afraid of the dark, especially being out at night, in like wooded areas. But I confronted my fear. I actually built a camp with the permission with the landowner, who's now deceased, but his daughter said I can still go up there. Last time I went up there, my fucking shelter had been kicked in, the door had been broken into, and I don't think anything was really missing. Might have had a couple of tools go, missing, but my axe was up there. I think my bush calf knife was up there, and my cups, my frying pan, nails, hammer, and stuff like that was still up there. And I only went up there, to check on it, because before then, the padlocks that I had on there kept getting like rusty and hard to open. And I kept having to take double D40 and wait for the WD-40 to kick in before I can actually open the lock. So last time I went up there, I took some new locks up there, padlocks. And when I spoke to the landowner's daughter, she told me that, one had passed away. And I said, well, can I still come? And she goes, yeah, yourself out. I'm not going to do any metal detecting up there anymore because my knees are too buggered. As soon as I kneel down on my knees, I get shooting pains straight away. So I can't do any kneeling. I can't do much with my left hand, to be honest with you. I can bend my fingers and stuff, but if I'm picking up something, I just don't have that grip in my left hand because I have arthritis in this left hand. So, the only working hand is the old right hand, So, when I last went up there to change the locks over, the door had been kicked in and I had to repair the door and change the locks over. And I told the landowner, I can't remember her name, I told her that, someone had broken the car. Oh, sorry, Steve, if I don't know, contact you. I said, no, don't wait, you don't know who's on your land, she's got cameras, but not where my camp is. That's why I've got a wildlife camera up there. So if anyone does go in there, I've got it on camera. But, would you believe, the wildlife camera malfunctioned and it didn't record nothing. Well, it did record some stuff, but it didn't record the time the door had been kicked in. Because I hadn't been up there for about a year, and I think my wildlife camera had only record on those particularly shitty batteries, all Poundland batteries, I think they were. It only record, maybe the maximum about 4 or 5 weeks, and I couldn't get up there every 4 or 5 weeks. I just didn't have the time or the energy, So I plan to go up there within the next month or two. I'm going to buy myself a new air pump, so it's got the right connectors for my bed, and then I'll spend the night up there. Because I never used to like going out at night, but I confronted my fear because I did spend the night up there, and then I came home and I thought it weren't too bad up there actually. Spent a whole night up in the dark wooded area, and then I'd done it again, and the second time I'd done it was for 2 nights. Then I did it another time for 1 night, but it's very uncomfortable. It was bloody cold. I've got a little fire pit in there, but I didn't really want the fire running when I'm sleeping. So it was one time I had the fire blazing in there, and I went to get some more wood, and I turned around and the camp was practically near enough catching on fire, and I thought, shit. I dropped the wood and ran over, and I got the water which I had in the camp, and I just fucking put the fire out. But I do have a fire extinguisher up there now. So, and what I might do is, I used to have somewhere a little portable battery operated soldering iron, and I could take some stuff up there and just tinker during the daytime, and then go sleep up there, do a live stream up there like I have done when I've been up there. I don't know why, but people love to see me up there, in my wildlife camp at night time, sitting there eating, having a cup of coffee, just talking shit, like I normally do. And I used to say, I'm just waiting for the mad axeman to come in and bang the door, get the door in. and drag me out and chop my head off or something like that, you know, just to like spook them out a little bit. You know, it's just more like a fun story, you know, kind of thing. There ain't no mad axemen up there. I've heard some weird noises up there though. I've heard like screams. I've heard like really weird kind of like it sounded like harmonic kind of sound. Don't know what it was. I've heard like dirt bikes going, you know, speeding around in the woods behind me. Because you've got the woodlands and then you've got the farm itself. And the farm has actually got a little bit of woodland there, and that's where my camp is. But from the main path, when like I think it's autumn, when all the leaves drop, the pathway behind my camp, you can actually see the back of my camp. Although it's got like tarps, and it's also got a camo tarp there as well. You can still see it, and that's probably when someone went and broke into it, when they could actually see the back of my camp. But I do need to go up there and check it and get the camera, change the batteries over, change the memory card over, see if anything's been caught on camera. Because I used to like upload the videos from the wildlife camera, and people used to like watching that, you know, seeing the ponies, because it's a pony farm, seeing the ponies drop, caught deer up there as well. You know, catching images, you know, video of me just doing general chores up there. But I think what I'll do, so I know like last night I checked, it was like 8:30 and it's just started getting dark. So, you know, I want to go out there before it gets dark too late. Like, you know, it used about 4 or 5 years ago, it didn't get dark till about 10:30. But now I think it's like, you know, because of the climate and, you know, conditions, it gets dark around about 9:30, but it gets light around about 5. So from like 10:30 to like 5, so it's like 6.5 hours. I try to sleep. My eyes fucking playing up again now. So I try to sleep up there. You know, sometimes I keep waking up. I'll wake up a lot here anyway, so that's no difference. But what I might do, I probably might get myself one of those, like another one of those USB battery operated soldering irons. So I do have a decent power bank now, and I can charge a few things up on that. I probably might get another one of these actually. I don't know what amp these are. I can't read that. Not my fucking eyesight. I'll probably get another USB bank. Take 2 up, so I can like charge up my camera if it needs. Well, actually, it won't need charging because I've got a fucking shitload of batteries for the camera I use. And they've already been charged up. They're over there somewhere. I just I lost them because I don't want to be buying more. Every time I lose my batteries, I have to go and buy more batteries for the action cam. And what happens? I go and find the other ones, and like I'm building up all the fucking action cam batteries. I've got about 10 or 12 batteries now, and I charged them all up. I've even got a pack which hasn't even been opened yet. So yeah, I'll probably, you know, I keep just spending money all the time. That's another thing. I don't know why I keep spending money all the time. I can't afford to, but I still spend. You know, I probably spent about £300 on electronics. I just like cables and wires and solder and components and shit like that, which I may not even fucking never use half the time. You know, I bought myself new soldering system, solder station, that one there, because my other one is big and it's fucking noisy, it vibrates a lot. Then I thought, oh, I might as well get, you know, one of those power benches. So I've got one of those as well, and I've not even used them. Well, I tried out the power one, because that's like 5-volt 2 amp. I tried that out, you know, testing a couple of like circuits when I got it, but that was it. I've not even used the new soldering iron yet. Libby-Libber, lib L-I-B-I-L-I-B, I think that is HX56. Can't remember how much they were. I think they're about 50 quid each, something like that. And I've not even used them yet. And the problem is, where I'm sitting, it's going to be a little bit awkward for me to do soldering. So I'm going to have to put them on this table. When I use them, I'll put them on that table because there used to be a TV. I had my Xbox and a PlayStation 4 in there with a TV on top of them. But I had nowhere to put those. So I had to take the Xbox 360. No, actually the Xbox 360. The Xbox and the PlayStation. I had to take them out and the TV, put them in the living room for now, on the floor, and then put those there. And when I do need to use those, I can just drag them over onto the table, move the keyboard out of the way. Then I've got a bit of room to do me soldering on the table. So I can't bend over and do it because I've got my computer in the way. So, and I ain't even used these yet. I bought these off AliExpress because I want to make one of these of my own. I know it's a bit bigger, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put like a USB-C charging bank there, have the battery in there, the circuit board and the LEDs will all be up here with the speaker, and then the antenna will be either on top there or on the side. I don't know yet. It'll probably be on the side down here somewhere. And I've got 8 of these, so they're going to be used for different projects later. And they're just sitting there on the floor at the moment. Because again, I've got nowhere to put them. And I want to work on that as well tomorrow. And also I might try to make myself like that little welding spot welder, maybe. But today I think I will just be sitting here watching some more videos on YouTube and seeing what else I might need from AliExpress. It's not going to be a lot. I just want to get some of that tin stuff for the batteries. If I can get one of the handheld spot welders cheap, the portable handheld ones for about £8-9, I'll probably like order that. And then one other thing. So it's like, you know, they're kind of like bundle deal with free postage. If I can get there for less than £15, then I'll do it. But I'm not going to go over £15 because this last week I spent over £100 on AliExpress. More than that probably. And that's just in the week. Well, anyway, cheers for watching. Sorry I'll keep talking. That's the way I am. A bit like my dad, he always used to chatter. Always chatter. And he chatted more when he got older. And now I'm getting older. I'm getting a bit like my dad. I never know when to shut up. So anyway, cheers for watching. And I'll may catch you tomorrow because I think I've got some more stuff coming through AliExpress tomorrow. So it'll be another bag opening. It'll be like a Sunday mail bag maybe. If it comes tomorrow. I don't know if it comes tomorrow or not. But if it does, I'll do one. If not, it'll be Monday. Right, cheers. Catch you later. Don't forget, kiss, like, share, and subscribe if you're not already done so. leave a comment, and no nasty comments because they will be removed and you'll be blocked. So be kind and respectful, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.